Let me know when you're ready to go, Max. And welcome to the George Brendler Field. It is playoff soccer action tonight. It is the Keene Beavers against the Chazy Eagles in girls soccer action. And it is the quarterfinals. I'm Joey Trombley along with Lee Barcomb. And on the camera is Max Barcomb, carrying it for Lee's YouTube channel. And I'm sure you're sharing this with Calvin Castine?
Yes. For
Hometown Cable. So Lee, it's a second season, and boy, is it fun when it gets to playoff soccer.
You never know what's going to happen. That's the beauty of sectional soccer. Is any given day, as they say, you can see upsets, and we do yearly. Not necessarily always in our section, but throughout the state, there are definitely upsets. So far today, three other quarterfinal matches in Section 7, Class D. All the favorites have won. So if this holds true, Chazy hopefully will come away the winner.
Yeah, I know the Chazy girls have had a very strong season. They come in here as the number 2 seed.
Number 2 seed. That was a question whether or not they would get the number 2 seed because of a strong Screw Lake Newcomb team down in Division 3 that ended their season undefeated, the only undefeated team in the Northern Soccer League girls side. They wound up drawing the 4 seed. Chazy drew the 2, Barcomb Valley the 1, and Lake Placid the 3. Chazy's had a good season, overall record of 10-5-1. League record of 8-3-1. So they've suffered a few defeats in the draw in that fashion. Had some difficulty scoring goals on the latter half of the season, and that may pose a problem tonight.
So it sounds, if the girls get by tonight, who will be their potential opponent in the next matchup?
The opponent is set. It would be Lake Placid.
Oh, they've already played. Oh,
so yeah, the other games have all finished. Lake Placid defeated Indian Lake Long Lake 3-0. Barcomb Valley defeated Willsboro 7-1. 7-1, and then Screw Lake Newcomb beat Crown Point 8-0.
Okay, and that game will be played when?
That's going to be Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, of next week. Okay. And now their next opponent, how did they do during the season with them? They haven't played Keene yet this year, have they?
We haven't played Keene since 2022. The last time these two teams met was pretty much a year, three years to the day in the Section 7 semifinals. It was a 4-1 win for Chazy. Ava McCall had a hat trick that day, and Lee Pratt had a goal. It was Lexi Clark, whose sister Allie's in the goal tonight. She has an assist, and test player has 5 saves for the Eagles in that 4-1 win.
And then what was Chazy's record with the Lake Placid?
Lake Placid this year, they're 1-1. Chazy and Lake Placid battled. Chazy won 1-0, and they lost 1-0 in overtime.
Okay, so very even match.
And Keene defeated Lake Placid the very first game of the season, 3-1.
Well, I was talking to assistant coach Tom Tregan before we got up here, and he said Keene is the number 7 seed, but he said they played very well in Division 3. And he goes, it will be a true test for these ladies today.
Yeah, they're a good defending team. They do have some good speed. They have some players that have been around for a long time and have been in these situations. So they're not new to this type of a scenario.
So I know Coach Tregan's probably aware of this team. Defensively, how's he instructing his team to handle their scores, and who does Chazy have to look out for?
They're the leading scorers for the Keene squad. There's 2 of them basically. 2 senior captains, Brianna Trombley and Molly Riggins, both come in with 5 goals each on the season. They're the midfielders, striker. So the idea is to mark them well, don't give them space, take their space away, contain them, and control shots.
And when you look at the Keene team as well as they've done, they also look like they're susceptible to giving up goals. So they've given up 17 goals this year.
Yeah, so they have a very strong center fullback sweeper player. and their goalkeeper is experienced. So the idea, I think, for the Eagles will be to attack the outsides, draw that defender from the middle of the field away, cross the ball in, and hope to capitalize on it.
All right, so the players have marched out to the center of the field. And if you're watching it on Lee's YouTube channel or on Hometown Cable, you can see the Lady Eagles are in their home uniforms, and they're all green right now, and Keene comes in with their all white uniforms. And Lee, I know we've talked about this before, but that was about 3 years ago where they changed the colors around. And what was the reason for that?
I think it was just a matter of home crowd wanting to see their alternate colors, the dark colors, which and a lot of sports did it. It happened in professional hockey, for example, and as well as football for a few years, and then the football's reverted back. And I believe you're going to see that happen probably around the board as they'll revert back to the way it used to be with the home whites and colors.
And Lee, I know every August Labor Day tournament we get excited and we look at, we're always talking about the Field of Dreams, but there's no Field of Dreams tonight. The corn has been cut down.
Corn has been chopped, and as Calvin and I were saying the last broadcast we did, I wonder how many soccer balls they find as they're chopping the corn out there.
Are you talking about finding or brewing?
Well, a little bit of both, maybe a little bit of hopefully not, and get it before it gets into the feed for the chickens.
Now, the defense of Keene, who they need to watch out offensively against Chazy on the offensive end.
We're going to pause here for the national anthem.
Yeah, we'll pause for the national anthem. Back from the national anthem, and Lee, I'll tell you, when I looked over at the flag, Old Glory's going back and forth pretty well tonight. And is that the west wind out there right now?
It looks like it looks almost like a northerly wind to a degree here. North, kind of spinning around out there, but there will be a little bit of a factor of wind. It appears to be going across field from the press box to the grandstands, if you're familiar with George Brendler Field. It's chilly, so it's fall weather. The field is wet. Rain all day yesterday. Well, no, rain yesterday morning and rain this morning, stopping maybe an hour or two ago. So the field is wet. Hopefully not going to be a problem for the players. And I saw Mr. Norcross out there putting some speedy dry down in the goal areas, so that'll help to make the goalkeepers improve their footing out there.
So before we went to the national anthem, I had asked you, who are the offensive threats for Chazy that Keene has to be aware of?
Number one offensive threat is Maren Juno. Number 7 for the Eagles. She's a junior captain, 13 goals and 7 assists on the season. And her counterpart in the midfield, Gwen Campo. Gwen's a sharpshooter, 7 goals and 1 assist, but she maintains the middle of the park a lot. Marin's more of a striker, although she can play the middle of the park as well. But those are the 2 leading scorers for the Eagles, and 2 ladies to watch out there when they get the ball in their foot.
We're getting ready to start. Chazy is going from left to right, and it will be the Keene Beavers going from right to left. Keene will start the game off at midfield. And Lee, we're doing the 3 official rotation now that it's playoffs.
Yes, so it looks like Mr. Barron's going to be in the middle. And I didn't spot who the other officials are, but certainly a seasoned group of officials out here.
Don Quinn, and Steve Brown.
So Don Quinn and Steve Brown, along with Jim Barron here this evening. So veteran crew of officials, and Mr. Barron runs a tight ship out there, so no nonsense for either side for sure.
And the fans are piling in here at the George Brendler Field, and this playoff soccer, it's the second season, as they call it, Lee.
Exciting. You get butterflies even when you're a little guy like me up here.
Well, the game is in play, and Chazy has it in their defensive end. It is Turek, pushes it over to Howell. Howell has it taken away, controlled by the Keene Beavers. Ball is pushed away. Now it's Howell on the far side. Emma Howell sends the ball to the far side, trying to find a player. It gets by them at midfield, and it is going to be Stringer. Stringer sends it forward for Keene. It goes off the sideline, throwing for Chazy, and quickly the ball comes into play, and that deflects off of Stringer again. So another throw-in, and there's a whistle, and I think they're going to move the player back for the throw-in. And as far side, they're right in front of the bench. Midfield, going from left to right, Chazy. It is Howell with the throw-in. That goes off of the head. Is that Parker on the far side?
No, that's Juliana Nzunza.
Nzunza.
Tough to tell because the girls have all braided their hair. 90% of them braided their hair out there.
Yeah, they make it a little difficult for us up here, but we're going to have fun with it. The ball is cleared into the defensive end of Keene, going to the near side. Juno hustling for the ball. It's Juno, cuts it to the inside. Juno now sends it across. She takes it off of Juliana Witzka, and we're going to have our first corner kick of the game, Leah. Only a little over a minute into the first half, and we have our first corner kick.
Early on, and Juno will set it up for short, and they put it in play really quickly on a short corner. Juno takes it at her defender. She gets knocked off the ball.
Down there, though.
Clearing
Come on,
that off the side for a throw-in was Whitney.
But that was defended well by Keene, and Whitney took it off to the sideline, so it'll be a throw-in, deep throw-in for Chazy. And it is coming in by Lynch. Lynch gets the ball in. She tried to find Nzunza. Gets by Nzunza, goes off the end line. So we're going to have a goal kick coming up for the Keene Beavers, and it will be the first goal kick of the game.
And Shambo,
let's be ready here. Come on.
She's the stopper.
Mary, we run right through everything. Let's go. Come on.
Squad, and number 3. And one thing us announcers appreciate are the size of the numerals on the Keene uniforms out there. It makes it a lot easier for us to see who's who.
Absolutely. And Campo pushes the ball out onto the feet of Nzunza, but defended well. And the ball is cleared to the side by Whitney. Whitney's trying to find her teammate. And that goes off of the defense of Chazy. So quick throw, and that gets by Lynch, sent forward by Witzka, trying to get to midfield. She's trying to find Riggins. Riggins gets the feet to Nelson. Nelson pushes it back to Witzka. Witzka sends a long ball back there defensively are the Eagles. And the ball is cleared off the sideline, and that was Barrier had the ball, tried to clear it forward, but comes off the sideline just below us at the press box, controlled by Keene, and the ball is now loose, picked up by Juno. Juno now taking it down the sideline. Juno with some high speed, working her way past Witzka. Witzka trying to stay foot to foot with her, coming over to help out was number 3 Shambo, and they had to double team Juno with her speed.
Yeah, and that's
Find
the thing.
Juliana,
That's
find
one
Juliana.
thing that Coach Trigan has in mind is pulling Shambo out of position. So if Juno can get a chance to cross the ball, you have that solid defender out of position. So
we're having a deep throw in for Chazy. They're going from left to right. They're closer to the George Brendler scoreboard. Ball comes down, and that was a big throw in, and a nice throw in by Lynch, trying to find Nzunza down there, and it just went off the end line, so a goal kick coming up.
You see it there, just got to get to the spot
early. She couldn't trap
early.
the ball the way she wanted to, and trickled off the end line. So
Be ready here.
here's Shambo setting up the goal kick.
And it will be Shambo with the kick, and here she comes. Low hard kick, that goes off of Campo. Campo goes to the far side trying to find Nzunza, but defensively it is Bond, Maggie Bond to the far side with space, takes it up, now sends it forward to midfield. Ball is controlled by the Beavers. It was number 11 Trombley, Juliana Trombley, but has it taken away. Ball's pushed through to the feet of Nzunza. Nzunza working her way down. Nzunza looking across over to Juno. She cuts it back to the outside. Left-footed, sends it across. On the weak side is Lynch, but it goes into the hands of Annabelle Blacksmith.
Blacksmith had that ball bounce right into her midsection, but good run by Lynch on the backside heading to that far post.
So we're 5 minutes into this first half, 4.5 minutes. We have no score in this quarterfinal matchup in girls soccer playoff action. Ball goes forward at midfield. It's controlled by the Eagles. A nice play by Parker. Ball is cleared to the near side. Hustling over for Chazy is Calvitis. She sends the ball forward, working its way down the sideline, and it'll work its way off the sideline. So we have a throw in for the Beavers. It's Mia Dio. She'll give the ball up to Juliana Witzka. And there'll be a throw in. Ball comes in. She gets it off the feet of Dio, and it goes off the sideline, so throwing for Chazy. And you have a substitution league.
Kendall Bombard, one of the freshman players on the Chazy squad, will come on. She'll give Inzunza a break here early on.
So it's going to be a throw in for Lynch. Lynch goes down the line. That goes off of the head of Witzka up into the air, picked up by Lynch. She sends a through ball. That goes off the defense. And we're going to have a corner kick as that went off of Shambo. So we're going to have a corner kick. Juno, it looks like it's going to be a traditional corner kick left to right. They're right in front of the George Brendler scoreboard. And it will be Juno. They did a short kick on the first corner kick. This is a traditional kick. Juno sends a nice feed inside the box. That goes off player's leg. And we got another corner kick.
Too far! Get more still! Get them in closer! Pay it!
Good service and good cheese. You got a touch on it.
So
come on, crack the six here. Let's go!
Juno again. A low kick on the ground. It is heeled back by Parker. And trying to get a shot off, they do, and there's a shot by Lynch got the shot off, but standing her ground was a blacksmith and went right to her.
It was a controlled shot, a left-footed shot inside the foot by Lynch, which isn't bad. Put the ball on goal, make the goalkeeper make the save. No problem with that.
Nice punt from the goalie to the far side, but it's Howell. Howell is being challenged by Stringer, and it goes off of Howell. So we have a throw in for the Keene Beavers. Far side, ball comes into play. Jacobson sends it back to Stringer. She sends it toward midfield, and stepping up defensively for Chazy is, who was that on the far side?
That was Turk.
That was Turk. She sends it forward, and it goes off of a Keene player. So Chazy's moving the ball down. They're going from left to right. They're halfway in the Keene defensive end on the far side, left to right. It's Howell with the throw-in. Howell lofts a throw-in up. Ball's pushed back. Some nice footwork and passing by the Eagles. Just outside the 18. And there's going to be a shot. There's a Lohard shot, and that goes wide of the net. But that was a nice shot by...
Good, come on!
Turk
Keep
again.
pushing the game here, let's go!
Real hard shot, just went wide of the net.
Yep, she had things opened up for her on top of the 18. She took a dribble, and then the C's parted, if you will.
Be ready to
gave her
settle
a
and
good
go
look
wide,
at
right?
the goal. She
Kick
was
'em,
just
let's go.
outside the 18, and she was heading toward far post. Just pushed it a little bit wide. Goalkeeper dove for it, as a matter of fact.
So we got Shambo, as she has been doing so far in this game, taking the goal kick. She comes to the near side this time. It just gets it by Lynch. Hustling for the Beavers is number 12, Jacobson. And she can't keep it in place. So we're going to go for Chazy quickly. Lynch gets the ball down. She finds the feet of LeBumpard, who checked into the game. Kendall LeBumpard gives the ball up, and it goes on to the feet of Campo. Campo working her way down toward the end line. It's Campo with the ball. Campo left footed, gets a shot across the right across the 18, and on the weak side there's a shot by Howell over the net.
Yep, she hit it one time. It was actually Turk missed the first shot, whiffed on it, came to Howell, who tried to go back across the green to the far side, just hit it high over the net.
So on the far side, it's going to be a goal kick, and it will be Shambo for the Beavers up Keene Valley, taking this kick. That Keene comes into this game with the number 7 seed. Chazy's at the number 2 seed. And the winner of this game will go on to play Lake Placid on Monday, it sounds like.
Keep going!
And here on the near sideline, hustling for the ball is Lynch, taking it down to the end line. Lynch, still with the ball, still keeps it along the end line, now sends it across, and it goes just side net. So Lynch had a good opportunity, but just went side net lead.
Yeah, she tried to cross it and didn't get her hip around on it, maybe hit the wrong side of her foot, and twisted off the end line into the side netting, how to play for that goal kick.
So we're at the approaching the 30-minute mark, so 10 minutes gone in the first half. We have no score here at the George Brendler Field. It is Shambo with the goal kick. Low hard kick. The ball goes to the open space. It's picked up by Jacobson on the near side. She's working her way down, but nice hustle by Lynch. Come back from behind her. And there's a battle between Jacobson and Lynch. And stepping up to help out was Calvitis. She sends the ball forward. And now it's onto the feet of LeBombard with good speed. She's working her way down, but coming on hard is Maggie Bond. And the shot's taken off of Bond. Bond recovers, sends the ball back, goes to Lynch. Lynch keeping it in play on the near sideline. She pushes it forward. It goes off of Dio. She'll throw in for Chazy and substitution for the Eagles.
And Zunza will come back on. This time she's going to give Lynch a break after some good minutes out there for Sophia Lynch.
So Inzunza will take the throw in for the Eagles. Hard throw going toward the 18. Juno with the ball. Cuts it to the inside. Takes a shot across. Knocked out by the defense. And it's clear to the side, but Juno is there. Juno trying to get to the ball before he goes off the end line. It's Juno battling for the ball. And that will go off of the Keene Beavers. So this will be the third opportunity corner kick for the Eagles.
Maybe even four.
Number four, actually.
Looking, they're going to try now. Chazy's going to really put the numbers in there. So a lot of bodies in front of that goal as Juno's going to hit an outswinger here.
She sends a low hard shot inside the box.
Hit it!
And there's a shot high in the air. Girls are trying to get to it. Turn and shooting is, oh, what a shot by Avery Parker, but nice job the way Avery carried it down to herself and got to the ball and now will punt the ball.
Yep, good save by the goalkeeper. Like I said, she's a veteran keeper back there, so it's not her first time here in a high-pressure game.
So the ball is now in the offensive end for Keene, but stepping up defensively on the far side was Barrier. She clears the ball out. She is the sweeper for Chazy. Ball comes back into play toward midfield, controlled by the Beavers. Now they're controlling, taken away by the Eagles. Now knocked to the open space, picked up by number 12, Jacobson of Keene. She pushes the ball forward. Now there's a through ball. Barrier keeps it on the ground. Trying to find somebody, but it's controlled by the Beavers. But here come the Eagles. The ball's cleared out. Now it goes into the defensive end, sending the defense running backwards and hustling for the ball.
Go get it,
Chazy was Campo, and that ball works its way off the sideline. And it's supposed to be a throw-in for Chazy. They're halfway in their defensive end. The ball comes into play, and this Campo has it taken away by number 7, Bond. And quickly the ball comes in from Nzunza to Campo. Campo has it knocked away defensively by Bond. Bond was defending well for Keene. And a deep throw in for Chazy at 27-42 mark. We have no score at the George Brendler Field. Ball comes in. It's parallel to the 18. Ball is going to clear it out to the side. Now it's knocked away by Dina. But there for Chazy is number 10 for Chazy. And coming up with it was a shot by Campo. And Annabelle Blacksmith had it and it dropped to the ground. Here's the punt. Nice job headed down by Juno. And it's knocked forward by Bond of Keene toward midfield. Calvitis knocks it to the middle of the field. Emma Howe now center field has the ball, a through ball. She's trying to find Juno. Juno on the far side trying to cut to the inside. She does. Juno now cut. Here's Juno, has a shot on net. Scores! Juno had no problem putting that one away. She broke the defense.
She caused the defense to overcommit twice and touched the ball past each one individually, left herself wide open just before the 6-yard line, made no mistake beating the goalkeeper.
And before she did, she almost froze the goalie, and then she let it rip.
Yeah. She is a goal scorer when she gets in that position. She'll do the fine job converting.
26-50 mark.
So Juno from Howell is the official scoring on that.
And Ken Drake is here with the camera for Fox 44, and I think he got that goal. And I don't think Ken can hear us in here, but did we get the goal? Ken Drake's got it for Fox 44 tonight.
Sweet.
Come on, Aubrey! Slow!
So now here come the Keene Beavers.
Scored by number 7, Mary
Ball's
Juno.
pushed forward. It's by Calvitis. She's
Emma
going to send
Howell.
it back. She'll take it to the side. Calvitis still with the ball. She now sends the ball up. Nice job. Back there it goes overhead at Campo. Campo hits onto the feet of Bond. Bond pushes it back to her sweeper, which was Shambo. Shambo gets it into Chazy territory, far side now. It's picked up by Stringer. Stringer to the outside has it taken away. by, who's that on the far side, Lee?
Olivia
Keep
Bernard.
going, Olivia.
Bernard,
Keep
okay,
going.
Olivia Bernard. I thought I saw number 20. It's Bernard working her way down. Bernard trying to clear it and fucks off a Keene player. And it's controlled
Good play,
by
good play.
Jacobson.
No switch.
Jacobson. And there's a battle. Push on Jacobson. Chazy gets the call. And checking back into the game will be Emma Howell.
If we
Chazy
can
will have
find
a
Maren
direct
here.
kick from distance, but not a bad spot. To do it.
Olivia,
And a good-
get out.
good opportunity
Get
here
out.
for-
This way.
For Parker to put this ball in the
Maren,
dangerous
get in
spot
front
for
of
the
her.
Eagles
Go
to
ahead,
run
find
onto.
Maren here.
You got to watch the offsides trap here as Bernard was set up in an offside position when that kick was taken.
So Parker gave a pass basically and comes back out, and it's a long shot that no problem for Annabelle Blacksmith. She'll work her way to the 18 for Keene, and she hits a nice punt just shy of midfield. The Beavers trying to control.
Aubrey.
It's cleared out by
Come on, come on,
Bernard
come on.
on the
Let's
far
go.
side. Or was that Bernard?
Come on, Juliana.
Or was that Jarris on the far side?
Bernard.
Bernard.
Good. Stop, please.
So we have
Stop,
throwing
please.
for Chazy substitution.
Glenn, defensive
Now, why
mid.
did they substitute
Juliana.
Emma on the direct?
Play the attacking
They
midfielder.
didn't. You can't sub it a direct
On the-
kick.
okay.
Yeah. So
Yes.
she's
Yep,
coming
yep.
on, and it will be a turret coming off. And the official's asking for the subs to carry pennies with him on the field, so he knows who's coming on and who's coming off.
Oh, that's good.
We do see that often in state play, and I think that's probably something that we're trying to emphasize here tonight.
And the ball comes into play. It's knocked up in the air by Shambo. She comes to the near side. She's trying to find Dio.
Play.
Dio sends it toward midfield, but nice job, Barrier. She steps up.
Get our
And she
shape here.
clears the ball,
Glenn,
but
you're
it
the
goes
defensive
off the
mid.
sideline.
Juliana,
So it's going to be a
slide
throw in
here.
for Keene. They're going from right to
Avery,
left.
just a
They're on
little
the
deeper for a
near
second.
sideline, about a third of the way going toward midfield. And the ball comes in down the line, trying to find Jacobson. She clears it to the middle of the field, and she finds the feet of Juliana Trombley. Trombley on the ground, nice pass. That finds the feet of Stringer, but Stringer has it knocked away by the defense. Barrier does a nice job defensively. It's picked up at midfield by Nzunza. Juliana Nzunza working her way down the far sideline. She has space. Nzunza now sends it forward. She's trying to find Juno. Juno to the ball. Juno is being challenged. Juno with the speed now sends it to the top of the key. Top of the 18, I should say. Ball still stays inside the 18, but now it's quickly cleared out to the side. So good job defensively by Keene to get it off to the side so they can resettle here. Throw in for Chazy far side.
It looks like Vitska is one-on-one with Maren Juno out there, and you have the height of Vitska, and she's using her her physicality to try to take Juno off the ball.
And the ball is to the far sideline. It goes off the sideline, so it's going to be a throw in for Chazy. It's Bernard gets the ball into play. Juno working her way down the sideline, but a nice job defensively by Stringer. She sends the ball forward, and defensively it is on the far side. It is
Good ball.
Bernard. Just, weak side. Ball's open, and turning is Campo. Campo pushes it up across, trying to find Hal, but that is cleared off. We're going to have another corner kick for Chazy at the 22:44 minute mark, Lee.
That was a good ball by Juno. She freed herself in that far side from Vitska, and she put it right across the penalty stripe area.
Just
it
pull
got
this way.
past
Keep coming.
the Bombard, and
Yeah, you're
Howell
good there.
just couldn't
This
get a
thing.
foot on it. Now it's a fifth corner.
Come
of the
on,
match
let's pack the
for
box here.
Eagles.
Get after it.
So it will be Juno. Nice feed inside the box. That ball bounces into the box. There's a shot. It deflects off of a Keene player. Chazy, there's a lot of people in the box. Sent forward. Now cleared out into the open space. Hustling
Glenn,
back.
go wide.
is
Glenn, go
Lynch.
wide. Go wide.
Lynch
Why would you?
controls. She pushes it back. She finds the feet of Parker. Parker chips it up, trying to find Campo. Campo with the ball.
Okay,
Being
go
defended
wide.
well.
Now
Pushes it
wide.
back up over to Parker or Lynch. Is it Lynch?
That was Campo.
Campo. Campo has it. Again, those ponytails and braids.
When? I want a service
we have
on
a
that.
throw
We
in
got
for
big numbers
Chazy.
here.
And it's on the near sideline. It's going to be Emma Howell with the throw in. Ball goes down the line. Just outside the 18, controlled by
Great choice.
Nzunza. And there's a cross by Howell, but it works its way off the end line. So the shots favor Chazy 5-0. Corner kicks favor Chazy 4-0, and they lead on the scoreboard 1-0. It's a game so far, Lee, in the first 20 minutes, controlled by Chazy.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't say they've dominated because Keene's defense has done a good job holding them at bay, but they've kept the ball in the Keene defensive end of the field, primarily in this first half. Substitution for Keene as Lauren Whitney comes on for the White and Orange.
So Campo battling for the ball, has it knocked
one.
away.
Hit it!
And here comes it. It is for Chazy. It is number 10, and that's going to be a Campo inside the 18, almost to the penalty shot area. Juno has it knocked away
Yes,
from her.
great choice.
And there's a job by
What's up,
Howell.
please?
Nice job taking it off the defense for another corner kick.
That's something that you see the Eagles do a lot. It's a heady play. They're in themselves
Emma,
an
Howell,
opportunity
smart.
on a set piece.
Emma, you're back, left
Substitutions,
mid.
Lynch and Turek back in. LeBombard and Bernard will come off after putting some good minutes on for the freshman duo.
So it's another corner kick. It could be a, well, Lynch went over. It might be a short kick, but they're going to stick to a traditional corner kick. Juno sends it across. On the ground, it bounces around and pushes back out to Juno.